Friends, Brian here for Be Better Personal Training, your personal training in the Pontiac region, serving Shawville, Portage du Fort, Bryson, Ile-du-Grand-Calumet, Campbell's Bay, and Fort Collonges, and even further, all my friends in Renfrew and in Pembroke, Sometimes the extra drive can be worth it, okay? So I want to salute everyone out there who is making steps to try and lose some weight, get healthier. A common phenomenon I've noticed over the years, and I want to talk about this with as much love and respect as possible. Sometimes I will see people who, they start walking. And walking is great. We use it in our programs as well, as I made a recent post about all the benefits from walking. I'll see a lot of people who get out walking. And I'll see a lot of people who, they'll tell me sometimes, I'll meet these people when I'm out for my walks and we get talking and they're like, hey, you know, like I started walking and I'm watching my diet a little better and I've lost a little bit of weight. And I'm like, cool, awesome, great to hear it. Then I'll bump into them a little while later and they're like, I'm not losing weight anymore. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, oh, that's too bad. You know, well, stick at it. I don't want them to feel that I'm trying to get them as a client or that I'm giving unwanted advice. I just try and be supportive and say, oh, okay, yeah, you know. But this happens a lot, you know, and these are wonderful people. They say, hey, I want to start making changes. I want to start walking, and that's fantastic. But this is a thing too. When you are a personal trainer and you're in the know, you have to combat a lot of misconceptions out there, okay? What is the answer? Can you guess? Resistance training, okay? By doing resistance training, I don't care the age. Well, we don't really want people that are under 11 years old working out. Really, we've got to be careful with that. But even as people are aging, one of the best things you can do is proper resistance training. But the problem is, when you say that word or mention going to the gym, people think like, you know, trying to be like, you know, Mr. Olympia and a huge bodybuilder, and they start saying really crazy things like, I don't want to get too big, or they think of like powerlifters who are squatting crazy amounts of weight going, well, I don't want to hurt my back. No. If people really knew the benefits of resistance training, people would be like, my God, this is like some of the best medicine I could ever have. Helping all your good hormones that are on the decline. For women, when you work out, it fights osteoporosis. It helps your bone density. It helps all the good fat-burning hormones in your body. If you're type 2 diabetic, when you work out, if you put a bit of muscle tissue on, your body is better at absorbing glucose. When you have more muscle tissue on your body has to burn more calories every day for the muscle to exist. Also, sometimes you'll hear people, they just get these crazy muscle tears. People that aren't very active, and a guy goes out to change his tire with the jack, all of a sudden he tears something, right? Or somebody pulls a hamstring because they have to, you know, run after their dog who's gotten out of the house and they're going down, you know, running down towards the road and there's a truck coming. You know, they tear their hamstring because they're not used to it. When you do resistance training, it makes you resistant or more resistant to these types of injuries. There are so many benefits, and sometimes it just frustrates me to no end when I hear people just saying the craziest stuff over and over. It's like, no. It doesn't mean that you have to, you know, be pushing yourself to see what you can lift one time. Even really light resistance training can go a long way. But again, my job, I have to educate people about it. So when I see people that do something and the same pattern over and over, and then they give up because they're like, well, I got kind of a little bit of results at first, but then it kind of stopped. You know, I can think of some different fitness fads, some different fitness gyms that started up for a while and people were really into it, but then the results stopped. So then they stopped. They got discouraged and then they stopped. We don't want that. So here at Be Better Personal Training, I also change up the training program every month to keep your body adapting so it doesn't get used to the program, so you keep getting results. But this happens all the time. People don't know what they don't know. So for a lot of people, hey, getting out and walking and watching your diet, cleaning it up a little bit, that's great. My hat's off to you, that's fantastic. For a lot of people that are like, hey, you know, this is okay, but I want to take it a step further now. I want to lose some more body fat. I want to be a little stronger. I want to look a little better. Resistance training. The best thing you can do is get a proper resistance training program from a good personal trainer to help you get the results you want. I hope that makes sense, folks, but it doesn't matter. Anyone who's making the effort to get out and improve their life by walking, eating better, my hat is off to you. Okay, Brian here. You guys have a great day.